Hello students, today we will do one numerical, and in this numerical we will learn how to find out the current assets, current liabilities, total assets and working capital. So let's get start the video. So here is question number 33. Consider the given data. Proprietary ratio 0.75, current ratio 2:1, proprietary fund is rupees 60,000, fixed assets rupees 50,000. Find out working capital. So students, on the basis of this information, we have to calculate the working capital. So let's get start the question. So first of all, we will write find out the working capital. Our question is to find out the working capital. As you know that the working capital formula is current assets minus current liabilities. Firstly, we will write the find out working capital. Students, as you know that the working capital formula is very simple. Working capital is equal to current assets minus current liabilities. And how we can calculate the value of current assets? In the question, we have given the value of fixed assets. And with the help of proprietary ratio, we can calculate the value of total assets. So current assets is equal to total assets minus fixed assets. How we can calculate the value of current assets? Because in the question, fixed asset rupees 50,000 is given, and by using proprietary ratio, we can calculate the value of total assets also. So in this way, current assets will be calculated. And now proprietary ratio. Proprietary ratio is already given in the question. You can see that the fixed asset value is given in the question. Now proprietary ratio. Proprietary ratio formula is very simple. Proprietary ratio is equal to proprietary fund upon total assets. In the question, proprietary fund value is also given in the question, and proprietary ratio 0.75 is also given in the question. So students, proprietary ratio is given in the question, proprietary fund value is also available in the question, and divided by total assets, multiply by 100. So proprietary ratio is also given in the question. Now it's time to calculate the value of total assets. Proprietary ratio is equal to 0.75. So we write 0.75. Now proprietary fund is rupees 60,000. And total assets value is not given in the question. So we simply write the total assets. Now we will solve this equation. Total assets is equal to 60,000 cross multiply 0.75. Now again we will short it. Total assets is equal to 60,000 multiply by 100 upon 75. In this way, total assets are rupees 80,000. So total assets value is rupees 80,000. Now the question is how we can calculate the current assets. When we start this question, we have write the formula how to calculate the current assets. Current assets is equal to total assets minus fixed assets. Now it's time to calculate the current assets value. As you can see that in the beginning we have written the formula current assets is equal to total assets minus fixed assets. Now we have both values. Fixed assets is also available and total assets we have calculated already. So current assets is equal to total assets minus fixed assets. Total assets rupees 80,000 and fixed assets is rupees 50,000, which is given in the question. Now we will subtract these both values and current assets value will come rupees 30,000. Now it's time to calculate current liabilities also. In the question, current ratio is also given in the question, that is 2:1. 2 represents the current assets and 1 represents the current liabilities. So current liabilities formula, how we can calculate? Current liabilities is equal to 30,000 is our current asset, that represents a 2. So we will divide it by 2, and current liabilities represents 1. So we will multiply it by 1, because current liability is just the half of our current assets. So you can see that working in the working notes, so 1 represents the current liability, so we multiply it by 1, and 2 represents 30,000, that is represents current assets. After solving this, we will get rupees 15,000 are current liabilities. Now we have both values, current assets and current liabilities. In the question, find out the working capital. Question is that find out working capital. Now current assets is also available. Now current liabilities is also available. So working capital is equal to CA minus CL. Current assets minus current liabilities. So current assets value is rupees 30,000 and current liabilities is rupees 15,000. Now we will subtract both items and we'll get rupees 15,000 as our working capital, which is our answer. So working capital is rupees 15,000, it's our answer. So students, in this question you have learned how to calculate the proprietary ratio, how to calculate current assets, how to calculate current liabilities, and finally you learned how to find out the working capital values. So students, in this video only this much. Thank you. Thanks for watching.